everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. Today I am doing something that has been very highly requested. I'm going to be showing you the things I picked up from the Sephora sale. I'm going to be showing you how to get my everyday makeup using the only products you need from Sephora, in my opinion, of course. And I'm going to be showing you the other products and the products that I think you should pick up during the sale. So I thought I would start off with the things that I picked up during the sale. I didn't pick up too many, but I wanted to show you guys. So let's just jump in because we have a lot to cover today. So this trip to Sephora was really centered around buying things that I really needed. First is this Anastasia brow definer in dark brown. This is the only brow product I really use. I really feel like it's not talked about enough. It's so quick and easy, and I can't go back to using the regular Brow Wiz after this. This is literally like my 10th one of these, and I go through them so quickly, so I needed to pick up another one. I was waiting for this sale to get it 20% off. The next thing I got was this Kopari deodorant. So I have recently switched over to aluminum-free deodorants just because after reading articles about it, it's truly terrifying. I wanted to try the Kopari because a lot of you guys on Instagram recommended it to me. They didn't have the full size, but they did have the travel size. Now, just off my first analysis of the product, it's a very wet deodorant. I used it yesterday. I didn't smell bad. Keep you guys updated on whether it really works or if this one is kind of not that great. Next, I picked up the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Cream. I recently ran out of my moisturizer that I didn't really love. It was just nothing special, and I wanted to try a new one for the winter. I heard a lot of good things about this Lala Retro Whipped Cream. I have very dry skin, so I picked this one up because it is very expensive. Next, I picked up my favorite foundation ever that I ran out about a few months ago, and then I was like trying to desperately not think about it. I was like, you don't need it, you have 50 other foundations, but I caved. I saw it. It was the last one in this shade. I'm in the shade Barcelona, and so I was like, I just need it. I need it. It's meant to be. So I picked it up and I used it today, and I'm just it's the best. Okay, it's the best. I have nothing else to say. It's just really the best foundation. Again, pretty expensive for a foundation, so now is the perfect time to buy it. And the last product I got was actually for my sister for Christmas. She actually told me she wanted this. She knows I got it, so I'm going to show you guys it. It's the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. Ali, what the heck? This is so expensive. I'm gonna have to try it when she opens it because I don't understand it. So that's it for what I picked up at Sephora. I think it's time to just get into how I get this look using all products from Sephora and also the products I recommend. Okay, so now that I showed you what I bought at the Sephora sale, I thought that I would just go through my everyday makeup using my favorite products, the products I use every day. I've actually been getting a lot of requests to do my everyday makeup, so here it is. If I look extra tired, it's because I went to a haunted house last night, and it was not a normal haunted house. It was the scariest thing in the world. It wasn't even scary. It was just disturbing. Obviously, you guys saw Lala Retro. I don't know if I like it or not. So far, it feels nice. I've only used it once, so I don't really know. Feels moisturizing. I'm open to other moisturizer suggestions. Once I hit a step in my makeup routine, I'm going to go through my favorites for that step. I think it'll just be easier and less confusing and less scattered. Today I'm going to be using the one I just bought, the NARS Sheer Glow, just because I know it's like my absolute favorite. I've loved it this is my second bottle of it, so I know I love it. But other than that, my two favorites are the Tom Ford Traceless Stick. Yes, this is really expensive, but you are getting 20% off if you do want to try it. I'm in the shade 6.5. It's just a really amazing everyday foundation shade. Foundation in general. It's like really dewy and natural, so if you really want matte, this isn't for you. And then I love MAC Face and Body. This is like my favorite everyday. Throw it on no matter what. You can make it look full coverage. You can make it look like your natural skin. Like when you have this on, it doesn't look like you have makeup on if you just put like a light coverage, but it really evens out your skin tone. So this is like the best. I'm in the shade C4. Now you can get MAC at Sephora. I'm going to recommend it to you. This is like the best. But today I'm going in with the NARS Sheer Glow. I used it last night and I just love it. The only thing is, NARS, why is there no pump on it? Come on, it's 2018. We need a pump. So I'm just going to put it a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to go in with one of the other things that I'm actually obsessed with, and I don't see a lot of people talk about it anymore, is the Artis Oval. I think this is the Oval 8 brush. I can't do my makeup without it. I'm not using a primer because I don't have a primer that I think is absolutely life-changing. So I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and recommend a primer that I think is just okay. I don't have a primer that I think that everyone needs in their life. It's just like I haven't come across it. Yeah, like I don't think primers actually make my makeup stay on longer. I think it's just an extra step, something else you need to spend money on. But if you have a favorite primer, leave it down below. This is like my fake beauty blender, my Real Techniques, which I actually like more because it's a little bit more firm. And then I just go over my face with a little bit more makeup on the sponge just to really make it flawless. This is a full coverage routine. I wear full coverage pretty much anytime I wear makeup. My all-time favorite concealer is Shape Tape. I'm not going to beat around the bush, but they obviously don't sell that at Sephora. I think they went to Sephora with the product and Sephora didn't want it. That was a big mistake, Sephora. FYI, if you didn't know already. My second favorite is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I have the shade Custard. I do apply a good amount of concealer. I like a really flawless under eye, and then I also use this to highlight my face like this. Sometimes like I don't put enough concealer on my nose and it's not the same. I love my concealer. I love it. Then I also take a little bit of this. It is the Buoying Concealer from Benefit in number 1. I just take a little bit on my beauty blender to help blend the whole situation because it is a little bit dry. If I use Shape Tape, I don't use this though, but I do like this to just like lighten up my under eye and like help it all blend. Alrighty, so once my concealer is all blended in and perfect, I go in with cream contour. Honestly, my favorite is from Benefit. It is the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick, but I only have, like, I ran out of that. I want to use this up. This is the Nude Stick Nudies in Bondi Bay. It is nice, but I do prefer the Quickie Contour Stick just because it's a lot creamy. Like, it's not as creamier. I feel like it just glides on better. It's not as, like, sticky, maybe. And then I go in with my beauty blender, beauty sponge to blend that out. If I'm in a rush, I skip this step, but I just have to put less bronzer, so I do like this. And I always need to do my hair before my makeup because my makeup, like how I do it, depends on like if my hair's up, if it's down, if it's straight, if it's curly. Okay, so next I go into powder. I quickly go and set my whole face with this. This is the best powder you will ever come across in like a pressed form. It's the Laura Mercier Translucent Pressed Setting Powder. Oh my god, you guys, it is the best thing ever. You don't know what you're missing out on. Like, it is so good. It makes you look so flawless, and it's also the best powder to touch up with throughout the day. Quickly just go in and pick some up on a brush and go around my whole face. I even set my under eye because I like quickly setting it first before I go in and like really set it. This stuff comes everywhere with me. I do prefer a matte face over a really dewy face. It's just for me. I prefer to be matte. I find it just looks more flawless, but that's just my opinion. As usual, all of the products will be linked down below. You also need this powder. This powder is like my best friend. I think I'm almost done it, and I'm kind of sad because it's pretty expensive, but you get 20% off. So if you ever wanted to try this, now's the time. Don't get suckered into the little travel size. It's such a rip-off. The Hourglass Veil powder is the only powder I love. It's like changed my life. This is like the weirdest packaging. I think they thought they were being helpful, but they were honestly just being like annoying. Or I kind of just like press it under my eye. If I have like a longer day ahead of me, I will like put more on, and then I'll take whatever's left and go into my T-zone. I don't bake my T-zone, and I'll go in right under my contour and kind of just do that. I have a more like raindrop face. While that's happening, I go in with my brows. My brows, I have one product to recommend to you, one product you need. I feel like it's not talked about enough, and it is the Anastasia Brow Definer. No one talks about it. It's the one that looks like this. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my brows. For my eyes, I have 3 things that I want to recommend to you. The first is this Camel palette from Natasha Denona. This is a palette that I will use every single color. Normally, like in the Soft Glam palette, which is another palette I really recommend, this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful palette, but you can see I really only use this shade right here, which is Burnt Orange. These 2 I will use in my crease. This one I use on my lid, inner corner, and then I can like use this as an eyeliner, or if I'm going out, I will darken up my crease with this. The formula is amazing. Taking this one at the end right here, it's like by far my favorite. Sometimes I'll just use bronzer in my crease, but this is like my more glam look, I want to say. And I always like kind of hold my eye, which you're not supposed to do, but I have to. I do like a little bit of a darker crease even for every day. I feel like it just looks a little bit more glam. Really work it up. I don't go in with a lot every time. I kind of just really focus on working it up. Now, eyeshadow is literally my least favorite part of makeup. I'm not good at it. I literally know how to do this, and I'm not even that good at this. I also bring it out a little bit. I just think it looks a little bit more natural if it like blends out into your like contour or whatever you have on your face. The chrome paint from Tarte in Park Avenue Princess. I don't think it's picking up. I got this actually the last time they had the sale. It's the perfect amount of copper. Take some on the tip of the brush and I go and put some on the inner third under my eye. I cannot do an eyeshadow look without something under my eye, and I drag that to the inner corner. So I always go in and tight line my eyes. It makes the biggest difference in the whole world. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Market. It's called Black Market. It's just black. Most days I'll just go in with this on the top too. I am a huge fan of eyeliner on the top. This is the Bobbi Brown Golden Bronze Sparkle Long Wear Liquid Liner. This is a brown sparkly liquid liner, and I absolutely adore this. So I just will paint on like a little cat eye. It's not like brown to the point where you don't see it, but it's not so as harsh as black. So cat eyes, I don't really stress about. I'm not gonna sit here and then try for 8 hours. It's just not my style. And I take it into the inner corner. This is the most important part, and you elongate your eye. This will really give you a very like sexy cat eye. Mascara for me is something that you can get at the drugstore. My favorite one at Sephora is the Lancome Mr. Big mascara, but it's not better than this one. Even though this is a Sephora video, I prefer the Essence Get Big. I think it's $4. I do recommend curling my eyelashes. I take this foundation powder. This is the Kat Von D Medium 57 foundation powder, and I pick some up on my beauty blender and I just go back under my eyes. This is what really makes your face look airbrush. To contour my nose, I use this. This is my favorite bronzer. It's hard to get. It's the Tantastic bronzer from Marc Jacobs. Their bronzers are really nice. You get a lot in it, but if I didn't have this, I would use the Chocolate Soleil. So that's another favorite of mine, but this is the one I use every day. It's the one I recommend, and if you can get your hands on it, I would recommend it. I go in with a brush that just looks like this. It's like flat. I'll pick some up on both sides, and then I just go down the sides of my nose or where I want it to be contoured, and that's all I do. I know it doesn't look the absolute best, but it's the only thing that doesn't take like 9 hours, and I can actually like do and like it. I throw on a lot of bronzer if you weren't aware already. I just think it just really adds a lot to your look. I use 2 bronzers every day. It's a little excessive, but it's just what I like. And then no matter what, I always take it down my neck. Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light, the best bronzer ever. And I'll just go over. I kind of use this as my blush too sometimes. Like, I'll just do that and then I'll sweep it like this. I got this a while ago. It's from Becca, Prosecco Pop, and then it has Amaretto, and this is like my favorite shade, and I think this is still available. If not, Songbird from Becca is also one of my favorites. I love it. I like more gold tones, so I just go on like that. Lips is the biggest portion. Lips is the best portion in my opinion. I have other ones that I love, but they're not from Sephora, so they will be in my October favorite. This is like probably my go-to. It is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Anywhere Caffeine. I like brownier nudes. I don't like pinky nudes, but if I am in the mood for more pinky nude, I go in with Ideal from Lancome. So good. I line my lips a lot. I do like a good deep lip line. So once I do that, I go in with the best gloss ever from Fenty. They're literally the only ones I've been using recently. I love both of them. Right now I've been really into the Fenty Glow, but Diamond Milk, I use them both. Like, I'll put both on throughout the day. Put lip gloss before lip lipstick right now. It's been my thing. And then I go in with my favorite new lipstick. New Kate from Charlotte Tilbury. It's the only one that I've like completely used. I need to buy another one soon. I absolutely love it. so I do that. That's a cute face. And another lip gloss that I absolutely love is this Marc Jacobs Enamored lip gloss in Honey. It is so good just to like throw on. I put on so many lip colors. Whenever anyone's like, what lip color are you wearing? I literally can't remember because I put so many on. That's it for my makeup today. I have a few other favorites though I do want to tell you about. Alrighty, so there's just a few other things that I really want to show you guys and recommend to you guys. The Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask is amazing. I put this on every night before I go to bed. It is so good. You wake up, and I used to have like the driest lips no matter what. And ever since putting this on before I go to bed, it is super, super amazing. And especially for the winter time, you're going to want to keep hydrated and keep your lips really nice and moist. I hate that word. In terms of face masks, I'm not the biggest face mask person in the whole world. And you're gonna see I don't have a lot of skincare. My skincare favorites are actually going to be in my October favorites. Summer Fridays Overtime Mask. So amazing. I use this as an exfoliator. Sometimes I don't even like leave it on for the 10 minutes like you're supposed to. I'll just use this as an exfoliator. I use this 3 or 4 times a week. Normally before I do my makeup, just to make sure all my dead skin is off and my skin is ready to go. So for hair, I'm really excited about this one. So take notes, guys, because this stuff is the best. Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. I have both. This is just the shampoo. It is the only shampoo I will ever use. I'm pretty sure for the rest of my life. You only need the really smallest amount to, you know, get the job done. It leaves your hair so soft, so silky, so beautiful. It lasts you such a long time. I'm only now getting to the bottom, and that's only because my mom started using it. For that, I had it for like 2 months and it was here, and then my mom started using it and it's all the way down here. I should ask her how much she uses. She may be using too much because you get a big lather from the smallest amount. These two products are revolutionary. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day. I got this in the last sale actually, and it's amazing. I still have a lot. I like that you can go either choose more body or less body. I honestly have it on the less body, and you still get a lot of body. I used to use Triple Sec from Dry Bar, and this is by far 100 times better. Next is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. You guys know I was never a fan of dry shampoo. I never used dry shampoo. I never recommended dry shampoo. I never loved it. I'd rather spend the hour washing my hair than use a dry shampoo. But the Living Proof Dry Shampoo, it says it actually cleans hair, it eliminates oil, sweat, and odor, and it really does. It doesn't leave a sticky, heavy feeling on your hair. It is a little bit pricey for a dry shampoo, but for me it's really worth it because I can go that extra day. The only skincare product that I really recommend from Sephora that I think is standout and amazing is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. It truly is the best cleanser I've ever tried, and I've tried a lot. When I started using this, my skin transformed. It really cleans your skin. It doesn't dry it out. I just can't say enough good things about it. Now is a really good time to pick up like skincare machines. I don't know, like if you want to buy a curling iron, or if you want to buy like a Clarisonic or a Foreo or like a curling iron, now's the time because you get 20% off. And lastly, in terms of the two fragrances I had to talk about, especially for this time of the year, I need you to go and buy this. It is the Elizabeth & James Nirvana For Her Black. The black is so good. Every time I wear this, I get compliments, and it just reminds me of Christmas time. I actually have the candle right here. I love it so much, and it's just like my favorite scent in the whole world. Another one that I've recently fallen in love with, or over the summer I fell in love with, and I think that everyone needs, is the Brazilian Crush from Sol de Janeiro Body Fragrance Mist. This lasts on my skin so long. It's not overpowering. It's not as powerful as like a perfume, but it's something that if you spray on and someone smells you, they're like, she just smells really good. For me, I have a huge fear of smelling bad, so this is something that I spray on every time, no matter what. It pairs so well with other fragrances, like every single fragrance. So I put this in my hair. I'll spray this all over my body normally before I get dressed. So that's it for all of my recommendations, my haul, the only products I truly believe you need from Sephora. Thank you guys so much for watching and all of the love and support you've given me. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification down below and like this video. Check the description box for links to all of the products that I mentioned in this video. I promise you they will be linked down below. Once again, thank you guys so much. I love you, and I will see you back here next time.